Good morning. Day 6. So, had a fun little discovery. All that practicing I did of Ollie's, I was practicing switch. I am a standard traditional stance guy. Left foot forward, right leg for pushing, and I was doing left foot on the tail and right foot kicking up towards the nose. So, guess is that an Ollie? I don't know. I'll have to read something on the internet or watch a YouTube video or something. So I am out this morning. It's Friday, and I just dropped my kids off at school. And what I'm working on today is just getting out on the skinny board, the crooked deck. It is the skinniest board I've ever ridden in my life. And those are the smallest, hardest wheels I've ever ridden. You see these seams in the cement back here, like that? At this park, they are thick, and I feel every one of them like a shock to my feet. So that's a little weird, a little unusual, not expected. So, or not familiar. So, anyway, I'm just taking laps around, and this park swings around. There's basically a loop around the whole thing that is really nice. So simple, quiet. There's an elementary school over that way, and nobody's really here. So place to myself, figure out what I'm gonna do. Downhill section coming up. You'll hear it start to speed up a little bit. I don't pump in this section, not yet. Just let the gravity take me at whatever speed it wants. I'm just practicing some curving. Couple things I'm noticing right away. If my foot is even a half inch too far forward, my left foot, when I'm pumping and I hit any of these seams, it makes the tail end pop literally off the ground. Like, I need enough of my weight on the back end, or towards the middle of the board, I should say, to keep the board from getting all popping and hopping around when I'm pushing on this kind of seam. I don't like it. I do not like the seams in this place, but it's got enough other good qualities because I can just do laps, and if I ever wipe out badly, the car's nearby. But we got a bunch of bike paths in my neighborhood, and some of them are flat, most of them are hilly. I'm gonna hit the flat ones and see if that helps a little bit. Not today, but at some point later today, I'm gonna do some ollieing with my left foot up front and figure that out. Can you hear all the crap that's on the road here? Side note, absolutely loving the Indy super hard yellow bushings. I always thought that was something associated with speed and how much movement you wanted, but I know it's also connected to weight. I'm a 200-pound guy, so they feel really good. Loving them. Not super tight turns, a little bit more stable, so all good. It's getting crowded. Old ladies with their grandkids and guys walking tiny dogs. I'm heading out. Next stop, backyard. Try to ollie the right way. Quick follow-up in the car before I head home. One of the other things that I noticed when I was pushing and, you know, again, the tail popping as I went over those seams was if I put more of my weight on the heel of my left foot, which is more towards the dead middle of the board, that felt a lot more stable, much more secure. So that was good. I don't know if that's right, but I'm doing what's right for me. I'm not moving my foot back, just a little bit of my weight, less on the ball of my foot, more over the center trucks, and the more towards the heel in the middle of the board. With a 14, 15-inch wheelbase, if my toes are on the bolts up front, my heel is in the damn near dead middle of the board. And that felt really good. So little things like that, I'm just trying to figure out what works for me. I did a little bit of, weaving and stuff like that, trying to get a feel for how the board turns, using kick turns when it was a tight one. So I'm just figuring out what works for me. I'm hoping I'm not picking up bad habits and going from there.
A few moments later.
Okay, back at it in the backyard, just later in the day. As I said, if you hadn't noticed, I was ollieing in switch. So I'm going to fix that today. So this is day 3 or so of ollieing, but or attempting to ollie. But it's also day 1. So we'll see how this goes. Here's hoping. Oh shit. I predict I eat it in this round. Part of it, I can get up there. Hard to get my left leg up higher. Okay, that felt better. your arms thing does help. As I get higher, it's not under control. Okay. So I'm out here partly just farting around, but the other goal is to get a little bit more comfortable with just moving the board around, doing tic-tacs and things like that, but also trying to make my spins not sort of end up in a tail drag where I'm stopping myself. Can I get the balance right on a 180 or even a 270 turn that doesn't result in the tail itself dragging? Not supposed to do that anymore, apparently. But also it shows a little bit more control, working towards some real base level manual stuff. Just, can I get the board to do what I want? So I'm going to try for another, 5 minutes, and then head in. It's snack time and grading time. So I'll just keep at it. That's one. That felt good. That felt under control. So we're going to end on that one. See you the next day.